Hey, welcome to video number 237 of Walker This Way with Hazel Walker, the queen of all things
BNI and networking.
BNI and networking, and still laughing live and in person.
I know, but it's because we're live in person.
I know, we haven't done this for a long time. And there's a lot of noise. Hopefully it's not picking up. Hey, Hazel Walker, welcome to Vancouver.
Thanks, it's good to be back.
We have the water behind us.
Beautiful. We have some harbor seals out there.
The harbor seals and lots going on. So Hazel,
Yes.
we attended a soft launch of a brand new chapter this morning.
It was fun.
It was fun. They did an amazing job.
BNI Collective.
Yeah, in Vernon, BC. And one of the pre-questions they had for the open network in the beginning when we were going to breakout rooms was, how has
being an entrepreneur impacted you in your personal
life,
personal development,
right, and in your personal growth. And you have a story, and I know I've seen you on stage tell it in front of 3,500 people about how you entered BNI and what it grew with you from there. So what is that?
Well, I've learned a lot. No, actually, I was journaling about it at the coffee shop earlier. BNI has really, when I came into BNI, I came in as a stay-at-home mom, and my business acumen was working temp services for all different kinds of companies, and I did a lot of volunteer work with PTA councils, Girl Scouts, all of that stuff. The only thing I ever knew how to sell was really Girl Scout cookies. That was it. That was managing the Girl Scout cookie sales. But then I was found myself the owner of a insurance agency. Knew nothing about insurance. Never actually really wanted to learn anything about insurance. But now I owned an agency.
Right.
So I had to learn a lot. I had to learn to be a business owner. I had to learn how to manage team. I had to get all of my licenses, all of this stuff, right? But one of the things I did was I started a BNI chapter. It wasn't called BNI, then it was called The Network. And I started my own chapter based on an introduction to the organization from someone else. And as I look back on my life, most of the things I've learned through being an entrepreneur, right? So I've become, I'm more professional because one of my members taught me how to dress appropriately for insurance and makeup and hair and all of that stuff. But I've learned a lot of other things about how to interact with people. One of the most important things I've learned is I am an independent person who does things alone. I don't like being on teams. Because I don't want my success hinged upon others, right? So teams was never a thing for me. But I have learned that if you want to go far, you need a team. And so I learned how to develop a team. I learned how to trust the team, to delegate to the team, and to trust my team to do all the things that they need to be able to do and to give them the space to do it. So I've learned how to give the space to screw up. I've learned how to trust that you'll get it done, but it may be the way you want to do it versus the way I want you to do it.
Yeah.
Right? You may have a different path. But my chapter actually started the whole process of growing up a business owner, not just a self-employed person.
Right.
And that made all the difference in the world.
Yeah. And I know we talked in the group that I was in how one of the learnings personally and professionally is, part of being an entrepreneur, what you learn is all the things that you were scared of doing.
Yep.
And the stories you made up about why you don't want to do things. You have no choice when you own a business but to do the things that probably scare you the most.
Yep.
And it really helps you get through that. But also in your personal lives too, like at home and with your partners at home and families as well.
A lot of the things I learned as an entrepreneur, I could apply at home.
Yeah. So there's a lot of great learnings in BNI personally, professionally, and it comes from diving in, doesn't it?
And having a team of people who are on the same wavelength, and they're going to collaborate with you, because my chapter wanted to see my success as it was as important as me seeing their success.
Right. Absolutely. So think about this for you. And the question you ask yourself is if you're a new member, what is it I want to learn? And how do I want to develop? Because the possibility is there for you as a member of BNI. And if you're a long-time member, what have you learned and what can you pass on?
And
Pay it forward.
lifelong learning.
Lifelong learning.
Yeah.
All right, Hazel. Lots of great pondering questions today.
I know there were a lot of good questions today.
Yeah. All right. Till next time.